Hello guys, the Nubian Prince, and I'm back at you with another video. This one I would talk on the topic of how to reopen your third eye. At this minute, it's very essential for all of us right now to have an open third eye. That's what's going to help us to aid ourselves in this time that we're living in to get over not just physical situation or physical problem, but also spiritual ones. Because even though we more worried, or the media is worried about the so-called World War III, maybe 4, who knows which one they got at the minute, but they have us to be worrying or focusing on the physical battle. But there is a battle that is going around at this minute which we're not aware of, and it's one for our spirit, one for our soul, and one for even what the thing they call LOVE, which is love. You know, that's a source that is out there that's lacking within the world. So if we have our third eye, you know what I mean, in the sleeping mode, then a lot of stuff going to befall us. We're not going to be aware of things. We're not going to be that alert and stuff like that. So we have to sort of get back our hands and things or information that can help us to awaken us in this current time. But one of the key things that, like I said, we can pay attention to at this minute is our diet. At the minute, we can, you know, lower certain kind of dairy products and that one, eat a lot of green vegetables or fruits and stuff, have a lot of water intake, you know, increase that, because that's very essential to keep your body hydrated, and also that keep your brain hydrated as well, you know what I mean. So our body, like you always know already, it is 80% of it is water, so we have to keep it like that, you know, that's very essential. And the next thing that we can pay attention to as well into aiding our opening up our third eye is to surround ourselves with good quality music. You know, that's very essential. And we can do, you know, yoga, we can do, you know, I mean, breathing techniques as well. And this also, for those which may not have any books or light books, you can go to a local marketplace where you can get good quality books, you know what I mean, selling there for cheap. You know, you can have those kind of spiritual books or anything to help to awaken the mind, the spirit, you know what I mean, so we can be alert. We have to invest into resources for our own development or for our own growth. You know, we cannot abandon that just buy clothes and, you know what I mean, shoes, whatever. We have to start to buy stuff to equip ourselves spiritually, so, you know what I mean, so we can head our spiritual developments. We can head the spiritual war, which is about to kick off at any moment without we aware of it, because we think it's just a war going on the outside. There's a war bigger than what's going on the outside, which is going on the inside, you know. And those people behind the iron curtain, they're after one thing only, and which is love of mankind. And they remove love from us, only till we got to leave is hate, you know. So we have to realize that hate is on the rise and love is kind of, you know, getting shy at the minute. So we have to stand for love. And where do we start first? Start loving ourselves, you know what I mean? So, and that simply means we have to start to take care of our temple, you know. So you can never have a good third eye or good spiritual awareness and you don't keep your temple or your surrounding in a certain healthy condition, you know. That's very vital as well. And also help yourself to think as much as possible in a positive way, because that's really one of the situation now where we don't think good thoughts these days are good quality thoughts. All the thoughts which we're thinking these days are more repetitive than anything else. They're not new, they're not original, they're just other man's idea and thoughts we are now having our circulation. We have to like dig deep in ourselves and become the author of a lot of things which we are gonna be a part of, you know what I mean? So let's not just sit on the wayside of life and think like just throw in the towel and say, okay, there's no hope for things. We can have all that there is because we are greater than what's happening. But like I said, we have to go back in ourselves, reactivate our third eye, because our third eye is the mirror to the outside world and also to the inside world. Have that mirror shut down, then we'll live only in darkness, you know what I mean? Darkness is good, but at this minute, it's not one of the good darkness which is helping us at this minute. We have to, you know, go back into our true dark matter and see the brighter light and see the things for what it's worth. But like I said, we can't do that without our third eye being reopened, and we can take it from there. But like, these are just some basic tips of how to reopen your third eye. Like I said, keep clear awareness of things, be very alert, not just physically but spiritually as well, psychologically as well. And also pay attention to your diet, pay attention to the quality music that you listen to, pay attention to the friends or the group of people that you hang out with as well, because that will also trigger off, how clear one can get with things, you know what I mean? So we have to go back to the drawing board and reassess everything. But like I said, it's worth it. And these are just some few tips on how to reopen your third eye. I mean, it's a very deep subject or topic, but I'll keep it basic for now, you know what I mean? So drop me a comment, and also of other ways how to reopen your third eye or keep it, in the open state, because we don't want to only reopen it, we want to keep it opened, you know what I mean, as long as it possible be. So these are just my words. Hit me up with a subscription, and thank you very much to hang out back with your boy Nubian Prince, and thank you very much for tuning in. Peace.